All right. Hello, everyone. Saturday, 28th of the 2nd. Yeah, Saturday morning for myself. Yeah, just quick update, recap of the week. Wanted to go over, yeah, the patch notes were released. I'll very quickly skim over these because of the fact that, yeah, they're quite lengthy. A lot of good bullet points in there, some weapon tuning, quality of life stuff. I am going to skim over a lot of it just to keep this video short. But yeah, I've noticed some cool stuff. They're really starting to ramp up what they're doing. And yeah, just to think what's happening in another month or so in April and March, April it is with some big updates coming. Can't remember the roadmap exactly. Yeah, we'll skim over this. Couple of comments on Marathon. I only played it for a short period yesterday. Gonna play it a bit more today, but yeah, we'll talk about that when we get to it. Map, it's been awesome. That new event, it's quite a cool dynamic to the game, I feel. Expedition, I have done mine, signed up, ready to go. Finished all the quests, new quest steps, and the rated deck and project. Everything's done. So yeah, I'm having a bit of a break, even though I still want to play Arc Raiders. I'm just gonna step to the side for a little bit. It's gonna feel that much more fresh when we reset on Monday for myself. Big changes, I think, or good changes to the weapon balancing, Stitcher and Kettle, and Venator. But yeah, Stitcher and Kettle, especially being such easy, accessible weapons. Piano interaction, I haven't done it myself, but I've seen clips, pretty cool. Haven't played around with this too much, but yeah, it's fair enough, especially that we're in cross-platform lobbies. The NVIDIA freestyle filters, yeah. Most of it is just uh, yeah, good on them for doing it, and I don't really mind what they've done here. Yeah, I'll skim past all that. Feel free to look at the adjustments if you want to. But yeah, a lot of just decreases, especially for Stitcher and Kettle and the Venator. The Jupiter and Aphelion have been buffed up a bit, which is good. I think the Jupiter will feel better now as well, even using it in game against the bigger arc. Most of this stuff is just good little changes that I've been talking about. They're going to be ramping up what they're doing very soon, making it a bit better. Fine tuning the game. It's going to be a different game in 12 months, I'm sure, with their plans. Yeah, the throwables and the Vita Spray, they're all starting to incorporate a bit of the Arc enemies stuff to items to craft. A lot of animation fixes. Yep, that's good. Fine tuning the game still. Arc fireballs and surveyors. Yeah, there's just all the little like clipping and glitching bug fixes, audio clipping fixes, and stuff like that. It's good. Nothing too major. Just really good baseline kind of quality of life stuff. You could say. I'd say yeah. Cosmetics, yep. The cosmetics are getting better and better, I feel. Some of them are hit and miss, but yeah, I think they're in comparison to the first lot of cosmetics they had, they're looking really good. I'm a big fan of this actual skin. You look like nearly an absolute psychopath when you got it on. I am gonna, yeah, like I said, skip over most of this stuff. General performance issues, which is good for PC users especially. There's need to be some optimization there for the mid-range PC users. There was a couple of points in here that I do, because I have pre-read through this. There was a couple of points I should have wrote them down, but yeah, there was some really good quality of life stuff in here, and I'm pretty impressed with what Embark's doing moving forward with the game, and just some big updates ever since their break, since the new year. Really, I think they've been hard at work, taking feedback, making sure everything's getting fixed right instead of just knee-jerk reactions and fixing something and absolutely breaking something else. Not to say that I haven't seen a couple of bugs jump into the game. Got a list of known issues as well, and that's only a small fraction in comparison to what they had for the fixes and changes they've done here, which is cool. Anti-cheat, they're also ramping that up a bit, which I feel that they're coming in a little soft to start off with. So yeah, hopefully like they've said, they're refining how they look at it. Will ship out harsher penalties for it. Slip over to this one. Just a couple of comments on how to kill new arc enemies. They're quite intimidating, both of them. This one's a bit meh. I wouldn't have minded to see something else running around, like literally running around on the ground instead of rolling around, you could say. It's just an evolution of the pop. Couple of comments on how to kill it. This is a cool screen cap. I'll have to clip that down and use that asset, I think. It was pretty quick, that one. Feel free to read over it. There's nothing much there, really. And if you're a YouTube watcher, there's nothing much there that you're going to read that you haven't already heard. I'm going to jump on and just talk about Marathon for a second. It's a very basic gameplay I'm going to play in the background here of Marathon that's just taken from my own early gameplay. I only played for about an hour yesterday. I don't know what that is, if it's like, yeah. I'm gonna turn the volume down because it seemed to have recorded my um voice, which that usually doesn't happen. Just on this, I wasn't gonna edit the video and block everything out. I'm just trying to keep these pretty short videos, unedited videos, unscripted. As you can see, still learning to talk to a microphone, like a normal microphone and camera. Uh, any feedback from all of this, I'd appreciate. But yeah, if you did hear that, I do have my camera overlaid over my other camera in game. But look, visually for this game, it looks good. It feels okay. Um, these items and UI, not a fan of. Haven't had much time to explore how the world feels, you could say. But look, all in all, I think it's a good baseline. But it also feels like this game could have cooked in the oven for another 6 to 12 months. There's just, some things that don't feel completely right. I've seen so much of the hate already, which has been going on for a long time because I am a Destiny player, was a Destiny player, so, yeah, there's some salty people out there, and, to those people, just shut up, like, keep it to yourself, man. You can say that you don't like it and I won't be buying it, but to absolutely badger the people that are trying to play this game and trying to give it a half a crack, yeah, like you're just proving the kind of people that you are. Plain enough. But yeah, I think how this is going to release, it's not going to be received 100% well. It does need some refining. I think they're going to be so busy trying to get this to not completely fall over or keep the play a little player base. It's not going to have a huge player base, and anyone that's ever thought this is going to compete with Arc Raiders has just got rocks in your head. It's an extraction shooter, yeah, sure. One's first person, one's third person. This thing is completely different, just completely different. So yeah, I just don't understand those comparisons. As you can see, I don't even know what I'm doing with these items and stuff. That's one of my points that I had with Marathon. I think that it could have been a bit more intuitive, especially these early games. Um, yeah, you're just getting bombarded. I think the text and everything, like even just the door interactions are a bit weird. Most interactions climbing on a ladder, that should be an instant grab instead of like a delayed interaction. Yeah, I'm trying to pick up items and just like thinking, I don't know what's happening here. As you can see, but this is very early gameplay. I barely watched any footage prior to it. Didn't know what was going on, still adjusting settings as well. In its launch state, I don't think it's in a full launch state. This should have been a playtest a couple of months out, still from launch, I guess. These yeah, items in the inventory are just a bit weird. I've most probably picked a pretty poor clip to just watch while I'm trying to narrate. There's not much going on here. You can see I'm trying to walk through windows that aren't broken and stuff. Look, the game looks good. Feels fine. Needs some polishing. Needs some adjusting. One of the things that I kind of did like with it looks like the progression might be enjoyable on it as well. How they've got their factions, and I don't know. I'm a bit of a sucker for some that kind of yeah progression. you level up when you level up a faction instead of like the arc raiders skill tree. I don't know. I think arc raiders could really incorporate something into that. You're doing missions for Shani, and she's giving you like X, Y, or Z type of perks to upgrade. So it'll make you doing redoing your quests each season a bit better. It's definitely got some mixed reviews. Marathon. The people this in this time and age think that they're entitled to have something that's 100% perfect on launch, that's brand new, that's not a re-release of COD or something else like that. But yeah, at the same time, Bungie's put themselves out there for their the hate that's came towards them. But yeah, I think people need to tone it down a little bit. Yeah, but not cool that they've put so much into this, being an ex-Destiny player. And yeah, the Destiny community really felt it. But yeah, I might just leave it there for the day, guys. I will be back on Raiders, most maybe even on the weekend. I'm gonna do a bit more. I'm gonna live stream marathon a bit today. Maybe even back on Arc Raiders then. A bit later, but I want to give this game a little bit of a chance. I'm still split if I'll be buying it on day one. I don't think I will be. Might give it some time before that because I'm going to be busy doing the new expedition, and I've got a family birthday weekend to go away to in a couple of weeks as well. So it's going to be a busy March is going to be a busy month for me essentially. But I'm just going to shut up there so this doesn't go for too long again. I always say I want to keep these short, but also that the patch notes were massive. I was reading through it and I'm like, shit, this isn't going to be a short video today. But yeah, thank you for anyone out there watching. Appreciate you all. Anyone that jumps in the streams and stuff like that. I am going to, like I say, continue to ramp up the content creation, try and get a bit of a community going. Yeah, feel free to like, dislike, opinions in the comments section if you want, good or bad. I'm happy to respond to either. Just keep it civil instead of just bitching. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great weekend. I'll yeah, talk to you again soon. I'll see you in the stream soon. Thanks everyone.